March, April, and May as it pertains to the low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries of Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now this is a little bit of a confusing situation that I do want to explain in greater detail because the months of March, April, and May are pretty important months as it pertains to the low-income and all the fixed-income beneficiaries I mentioned a few seconds ago, and I've had some of you here in the community reaching out asking for further explanations, so I'm just going to break it all down for you right here in this video. Let's get right into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it is my dedication, my commitment, and my promise to continue doing all the research, finding all this new information, hitting the wire, breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay posted on what's actually going on right now. As things are changing very rapidly, we're getting new information literally every single day, and it is also a very uncertain time right now that we are currently going through. A lot of us are wondering what is really going on right now, as things are very, very crazy. Either way, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Like I said, that is my dedication, my commitment, and my promise to you and everybody here in the community, and as always, I'm sticking to it. So again, please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get into it and talk about March, April, and May, and what these months mean for the low income. All right, so there's actually a lot of moving parts here, and there's some very important things that are going on between these 3 months, and just like always, there's some uncertainty, as in we don't have the straight answers out of the officials that can give us this information. However, I will give you the best information based on my knowledge and what I know about what is really going on. All right, so let's break this down in chronological order. In other words, let's start with March, talk about that. We'll move on to April, and then we'll also talk about May, but at the same time, I also want to break down these 3 months, and I'll kind of be switching back and forth a little bit between the months because honestly, it's kind of what I got to do to explain this in detail in order to make this actually make sense. All right, so first off, in March, we do know that the extra allotment for SNAP benefits for the roughly 28 states that are out there right now still sending these out is actually going to be ending. So for the extra allotment and the roughly 20 million beneficiaries of SNAP benefits, otherwise known as food stamps, getting the extra allotment, that'll be ending in March. However, one quick note on that. There has still been talk out there right now that maybe they might still be implementing this, as in they're finally recognizing that this is going to be a tough situation for a lot of low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries that rely on this, and this is just going to lead to more food insecurity here in this country. So they're still talking about it, and again, as I get more details, I will certainly keep you posted on that, but as of right now, the extra allotment is still set to be expiring in March. All right, so that's with March. Now, this is all coming down to the $1.7 trillion package that was passed late last year through Congress for the federal government's spending bill. So that's what that was in there, and there's no more funding in there for this extra allotment. So that is basically what it's coming down to, all right? So as I get more details on that one, of course, I'll bring it to your attention. Now next, this is also pertaining to the expiration of the public health emergency declaration that will be expiring as of right now in April. In mid-April, this will be expiring. However, a few weeks ago, we got some information out of the president and the administration suggesting they're going to extend it out again until May. However, guess what? We do not have an official announcement. He said it, they said it, as in the administration, the president said, it will be extended yet again out until May, but yet we don't have official announcement from HHS on this. Yeah, the president said it's been going to be extended, but we need the official announcement out of HHS in order to actually extend this out until May. So on one hand, we've got the announcement out of the president saying, yep, we're going to extend it out another 30 days from the April expiration out until May, but yet we don't have the official announcement yet. Kind of confusing, right? Yeah, it's confusing. All right, so anyway, when this expires, this just means that it's going to put a lot of people who are low income and Medicaid beneficiaries in a little bit of a predicament. The reason for that is we know as of right now, according to the reports and according to the studies and statistics, about anywhere between 6.3 million and 25 million people will be losing Medicaid coverages. Now again, this is going to be a sticky situation as we work through this because they know as well as we do that it's just not going to be good for people to be losing Medicaid coverages. Now, one quick thing that I want to throw out there really fast, which is I'm specifically talking about Medicaid here, not Medicare, okay? Medicaid, not Medicare, okay? So I want to make that very clear here so we're all on the same page. But that is as of April. However, if we get the official announcement for this to be extended out until May, well, then we may be able to push this out for the Medicaid coverages to be lapsing and expiring, and those people to be losing coverages possibly as of May. Do you kind of see how this is confusing? Yeah, again, it's confusing for virtually everybody. And in fact, it sounds like they don't even know what they're going to do about this whole thing and when all of this is actually expiring. So on one hand, we have the Public Health Emergency Declaration and the National Emergency Declaration expiring in April, possibly in May, according to the president, but again, waiting for that official announcement. The official expiration of the extra allotment for SNAP benefits ending in March, but again, maybe more to come. Again, they don't even know what they're doing yet. So you can clearly see here a very kind of convoluted situation here where there's a lot of, well, we don't really know. We're still trying to figure it out type of situation, right? So that is what the confusion is all coming about. But these are 3 very important months now. So when it comes down to it, don't get me wrong, there's going to be a lot more going on than just these 3 things. Or what I should say is the expiration of these SNAP benefits and the Medicaid coverages being lost and all of that stuff like this. Now, one more thing I want to throw out there really quickly as well, which is a lot of this also has to do with the expiration and or the cancellation of things like telehealth. For example, if you're possibly doing like these virtual visits with doctors through maybe, maybe your smart device, as in your computer or your phone or a tablet, something like this, a lot of this will be going away. Well, not all of it, but some of it might be going away. Also, things like free COVID tests from the government website, covidtests.gov, where you could get free COVID tests. Now, again, that's not going to be like really a thing anymore. They basically made that very clear as well. So there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be expiring and or basically just being canceled as a result of this ending. So this is what it's coming to as of right now. But like I said, we're still waiting on a lot of different things, which is also why you saw that video the other day where I was talking about we're still waiting for the official announcement for if they're going to extend it out or if they're going to be allowing it to expire, right? Again, we got to wait for some official announcements here. Now, again, anybody can say anything, right? Yeah, the president said it's going to be extended, but until we get the official announcement, it's really not in the books yet, right? So that is what the confusion is coming about with this. Anyway, I know this is very confusing. I know there's a lot of moving parts here, but this is what it's really down to, and this is about the information that I have for you as it pertains to all of this. So either way, I will continue watching all this very closely. At the end of the day, let's just hope that they come together on this and they realize that the massive the food insecurity that is going to be happening as a result of the extra allotment that will be expiring here for millions of SNAP beneficiaries, hopefully they recognize this because we've seen it from all the reports. I've talked about it before with some of the reports that have been coming out showing there's going to be massive food insecurity in this country, even more so that we're currently dealing with right now because of the extra allotment going away. And again, I've seen the concerns down below in the comment section. Some of you here in the community, wondering, I don't know how I'm going to get food on the table. I don't know what I'm going to do here. My benefits are being reduced significantly. And some of you have already experienced massive reductions to your SNAP benefits when we started 2023 because we got the COLA, and we know what happens when we get the COLA. One hand, they give it to us, and the other hand, they say, yoink, and they take it away, right? Yeah, we know how that works. Every single time the benefit comes in, the benefit raise comes in from the COLA, we're all happy, we're excited, and then just wait. Oh, sorry, we're going to take it all away by reducing other benefits like your SNAP benefits, right? So anyway, this is what's going on here. Anyway, I will continue to watch this very closely as I do get more details, and hopefully this, Congress will come together on this and extend out the extra allotment. But if they don't, they're going to see some kind of staggering numbers here. I'm going to say that much, right? Because we've seen the food insecurity numbers as they currently are now, and as soon as this extra allotment disappears, it's only going to be a matter of time, a couple weeks, and we're going to start to see all of this really taking shape here pretty quickly, right? It's not going to take long for the food insecurity to really hit because I've talked about it before in other videos, which is Food banks out there right now, food pantries, they're bracing for this. They already know what this is going to mean because they're out there, right? They're seeing it all happen, right? The people in Congress, are they really out there seeing this in real life? No, they don't have a clue. You know what I mean? They're not out there seeing what is really going on. But the people at the food pantries, the food shelves, things like this, they really know. They know. They see all this stuff happening, and they see the surge of people coming, right? They know it's coming. So they're bracing for this. They're getting prepared, and they're waiting for a massive surge of people to start coming in for food because they know that as soon as this allotment ends, that's it, right? For a lot of people. So anyway, long story short, confusing situation, but I hope this explains it a little bit further and answers the questions from some of you that have been reaching out asking for further clarification on this. Either way, like I said, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Please leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. If you need me to come back and elaborate on this a little bit further, of course, I can always do that for you. Otherwise, I'm going to continue watching this as this is still a fluid situation and it's still changing pretty rapidly here. So again, as I get any updates that are worthy of talking about, of course, I'll bring it back to you right away. And any adjustments out of Congress or individual states to extend the extra allotment, of course, I'll bring that to you as well. So anyway, I hope this explains it a little bit further. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, and catch you again later in the next video.